I'm laughing already because this video gonna be hilarious. This video gonna be about Ole Nick Cannon. Ole Nick Cannon. Talking about being married to Mariah Carey, questioning his hood and his mindset. And I'm like, you still talking about that? Listen, you hit the lottery, okay? You know, she was one of the biggest acts in the world. People know her. And she carried herself a certain way. Now, before Nick went on a crusade to populate the population with 60, 80, 95 children, he had settled down with her on a video shoot. You know, and for some people thought it was awkward. Now, I'm going to tell you this before some cats say, well, why are you talking about it? Because he puts his business out there. And I'm going to tell you something, too. Some people be out here talking about, do they fit up? Do they link up to a certain human being? You know, there are male insecurities. If you think you're not in your jurisdiction and you want to be involved with somebody who's, you got to understand something. Yeah, you're going to be Mr. Mariah Carey. People going to look at you as a cornball. They ain't taking your career serious. Yeah, I love Love Don't Cost a Thing. And I liked your broke Beverly Hills Cop, Junior Y, whatever that was. I watched your corny movies. Yeah. Obviously, Drumline. I was cool with what you was doing, Nick. I watched your stuff from Nickelodeon and the things you did. But Mariah was like the come up. Mariah was like, okay, you know, you were on that come up. You're like, okay, I'm gonna rise up now because I've been out here in these streets. Mariah was your come up. That was your spring. That was like going, you had went from the Airbnb to owning the Airbnb. You owned it. And then you got up there and you got scared. Couldn't handle that big league. See, everybody ain't cut out for that superstar life or with someone. But you are still talking about it. It's like reverberating. You still on it. Mariah moved on. You still, it's like an echo in your mind. You up there one day, you're like, I'm with Mariah Carey. I'm Mr. Mariah Carey. What did you think was going to happen? If we take the weight scale of what you got in this world, we put your movies, your albums, just a gigolo, spending lots of dough. That was the cut. You and Kale's broke it. And you had some funny lines with B2K. You had, you know. But what did you think was going to be the comparison? You talking about an artist as a writer, producer, who was one of the most important artists in Mariah Carey. That for her fan base was giving Whitney Houston a bit of a run. You know, I give Mariah her hustle points, and she has a good, really good voice. But I'm not the biggest Mariah fan. Because I don't always think that she used her talents and her instrument to the full capacity. I think she should have had a Denise Williams, Minnie Riperton type of balance of soul. So some of that stuff was a little Milky Way for me and some of the stuff she did. But I will give her a hustle. And the fact that she had one of the greatest comebacks ever, We Belong Together, can't even deny that. Can't deny the fact that what she went through, being married to the mob with Tom Mottola, and how that whole thing went down. They tried to play her like she was Cray Cray and Delulu, and the whole thing with TRL and the ice cream truck and everything, and how they with glitter and how J-Lo stole her songs and all that. And she was tough. And everything that went on with her moms and her sister and all that. Got hustled left and right and was taken advantage of. And she still came out surviving. So let's just look at the human aspect. Turned around and did a little acting, did a little bit of this. Mariah then caught a W. But she is not without battles. That's what Nick's gone through his own situations too, his health-wise and all that. But he's still talking about her though. And that's one thing if you co-parenting and you know, if you're talking about involved with someone that's in the spotlight and you as parents and stuff, and how does that interfere with how your life and outlook, that's one thing. But you a fanboy, and you still out here like that cornball that was like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You got to close your mouth for all the flies and everything fly in. Nick's still out here, can't make up his mind what he gonna do. He wants to be, I don't know, somewhere Dr. Uber wants to be part Malcolm, part street soldier, part philosopher, part comedian. You know, he's like those sisters that were Coming to America when Eddie and Arsenio were like, I want to be a rock star, pop star, singer, dancer, magician, beautician, ventriloquist. I mean, like, Nick be spinning the wheels like he's on the wheel for. Why don't he be a politician? He should be, to be honest with you, he should be Kamala Harris's VP. Somebody's VP, because he spin doctors. He should be a politician. He can't make up his mind where it's going to go. So he asks people to feel sorry for him because he married a woman who was out of his league. That's what he's saying in English. He's saying, my corny behind was with Mariah, and I was overwhelmed. But what do I do? So, remember he was with Christina Milan, and so he's, been involved with all these different relationships and all this and all that. So somehow it's like he populate the population and somehow to fill a void. And then you got to kind of wonder about stuff. But what we supposed to do with you, Nick? What you going on here? People break up with people all the time. If you think someone is too much for you, y'all got to have a happy medium. I mean, obviously there was something that was there, but what was it? But why is it like escalated to now that you still talking about it 20, 30 years ago? I mean, you still stuck on it. It's like, you done gone through presidency and terms. You had since, well, you and Mariah, that's when Obama was in there. So now they gone through multiple elections and you still talking about it. What's going on, brother? You progressive and selective, and then you're kind of stuck. What you gonna do? I mean, to most people, you are the captain of the Cornball Hall of Fame. You are the initial captain. And ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for your personal life. But you airing it out. Get some therapy with it. I'll say this. Sometimes it can overwhelm you. But if you think someone's out your jurisdiction, don't step up to the plate if you can't take the pitches. Just saying. Because ain't nobody going to feel sorry for you. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay true, stay you. If you get in a relationship with people, make sure that y'all connected spiritually, mentally, and not just physically, or that you on some starstruck and like, ooh, wow. Because that will die out quick. And if you aren't ready to cope with it, don't be about it. Don't put no one else, and don't be having no 20-year flash attacks where you just sitting up there talking about, wow, I don't know what No. Learn to be with yourself. Out.